So you just received a big lump sum of money and you don't know what to do with it. Do you pay off your mortgage early or do you use it for something else? Well, in this video, I'm gonna answer that question for you. Coming up. Hey there, it's Billy with Keep on Cash Flow, helping you to grow your money and your mindset so that you can get closer to the lifestyle that you really want to lead faster. Now on this channel, we'll be sharing weekly tips and strategy videos just like this. So if it's your first time here, you're going to want to consider subscribing to the channel. And also make sure that you check out the links and the comments that are in the section below. As for today, I want to get back to this question of you just have a new lump sum of money and you don't really know what to do with it. You're thinking that you need to go pay off your mortgage early, or is there something else that you could be doing? And you see, in the corporate world, I'm surrounded by people all the time that, you know, whether you're on the road or at the water cooler and you're talking about, okay, just got this massive bonus check. What am I going to do? I'm going to pay down my mortgage. I'm going to pay down my mortgage as soon as I possibly can. And before we even get started, I want to separate two things. Number one, it's the actual feeling of having a place to live and you know that it's paid for. That's one thing. That's completely around your feelings and this sense of security. What I want to focus on today is more of the question of how much is your money actually working for you? So looking at it really from a pure investing standpoint. So today we're going to focus more on the money, less on the sentiment, and because they're two different things that quite frequently get really confused. And I'm going to make a couple of assumptions in the very beginning. Number one, we're going to assume that you're living in your primary residence. So we're talking about the mortgage for your primary residence, meaning you're living in a place that is not generating any return for you. So your return on your home is actually zero. Normally, it's going to cost you money every month. So we're talking about the place that you live and you're not making a return. And also, you don't have any other higher percentage debt that you need to be paying off. So those are kind of the first three assumptions that I want to talk to you about. And then I just want to give you a very simple example. So let's say that you have a 30-year mortgage and you're 10 years into the mortgage. And we're going to say that you receive a $100,000 bonus check because you've done really, really well in your job. And we're going to keep it really simple and let's say that you have the remaining 20 years on your mortgage. So you have this 100,000 euros or dollars. And the question is, do you take that 100,000 euros or dollars? And the first scenario is that you actually use it to pay off your mortgage or pay down your mortgage, a lump sum down on your mortgage. So in this scenario, you no longer have the $100,000 or euros. It's now paying down a larger portion of your mortgage and it's not generating any income. So that's the first scenario. The $100,000 is now locked in the house per se. The second scenario is you've gone out and you found a very conservative 2% return in, I don't know if you're very, very lucky, you found a CD that pays that much. I don't even know if they pay that much nowadays, but let's say you found something that's paying you 2%. And on this 2%, you're going to use your $100,000 and you're going to be able to use that for the remaining 20 years that are left on the mortgage. So you put that $100,000 into 2%, so that's $2,000 or euros that it's paying you per year, and you're going to do that over the next 20 years. So that $2,000 per year times 20 years is 40,000 euros or dollars that you've been able, that $100,000 has actually generated. So let's say at the end of those 20 years, you now have the $100,000 of initial capital plus the 40,000 that capital has been able to create in terms of a return. So actually at the end of the second scenario, you now have 140,000 that you can use towards either repaying or paying down the rest of the mortgage at the end. So once again, it's just a way to look at whether or not making or paying your mortgage off actually makes sense, especially if you're using it with a new lump sum of money that comes in. Hopefully this example has been clear. I'd really love to get your feedback on how clear the example was for you. So like I said, leave your comments in the section below because I really want to have the interaction with you. So as always, this is Billy Keels with Keep on Cash Flow. That's my 2 cents for today. Hasta la próxima.